Good evening, Chair Vernon, ladies and gentlemen, pre-order board, Bruce Paterson, Garwood. I was here last meeting when Mr. Esposito spoke about Roselle, and I mean, they're in dire straits. Now they're looking at $500 to $600 in the tax increase, and they have so many abandoned homes and so many foreclosed homes. I hope what they're telling you is sinking in, that something really needs to be done for them. I mean, I'm here with other issues, but I mean, like, you know, we're one big happy county here, and I guess one of our little components is not that happy, so they're suggesting a referendum. To tell you the truth, that sounds like a great idea. I mean, the question is, though, if it gets voted down, do you reuse the existing facilities or just try to expand it? So, I mean, you know, this isn't over. I mean, it's a very scary issue, and yes, people can lose homes. I mean, we know that they're in financial dire straits over there. I agree with them, and hopefully, you know, you're listening to them. Just moving forward, there were two resolutions that Chair Bergen had abstained on, and hopefully Council Barry might be able to clarify. But by abstaining, that only leaves 4 votes on those two resolutions, and to me, that doesn't sound like a quorum. I don't know if they could pass if they only have 4 votes. So anyway, so that's an issue. Hopefully somebody can explain. Netta is an architect on number 565, and I mean, you know, I've talked about Netta before, and I just redid a calculation of his political donations to the freeholders and their local cronies here in the county. And in the last 4 years, he did close to $79,000 in political donations to your campaigns, and I can see why you just keep embracing that. I mean, you got to feed him money so he can feed you guys money for your campaigns. A quid pro quo basis. And I think pay to play seriously should be considered to stop this taxpayer money just going right into your campaigns. Another issue, and I brought this up last time, was again the reassessment that I was going around to the towns talking about, and I guess Council Barry did an opinion on that. It sounds like it's, I guess, a conflict of interest. But you know, to me, the tax board is an independent entity, and I don't see where the conflict of interest is. But I probably will be opening Council Barry's opinion and his basis of how he developed it, any other case law, to see if it really is a conflict of interest, or maybe he's just helping you guys out because you guys are sitting on about $43 million in surplus that you really should be giving back to the residents, or at least a portion of it. And that's where I was just last meeting mentioning, well, if you're not going to do the reassessment granting to all the towns, then maybe just a per-house grant, a general per-house grant for all the 21 towns, and make it like $100 a home to the towns, and there's 180,000 homes in the town, so, you know, I mean in the county, so that'd be about $18 million. If you did $50 grant, that would go a long way too, and that would be $9 million. And probably that's the increase in the surplus that you're doing next year, whoever's going to be the financial chair. I have my issues on that, of course, but I guess that's about it. They mentioned the UCIA, and I guess just for the public's knowledge, you know, the fellow freeholder Sullivan, who was appointed to the UCIA, as soon as he got in, he started pocketing extra money into his pocket that was unauthorized by the board. He was found out by the Union County Watchdogs, who John Burry represents, and he's here, and that the UCIA board actually spent $82,000 in legal costs to recoup, I think it was like $26,000 in illegal stipends that him and a couple of his cronies pocketed. That's a joke in itself. But you know, in addition, there's we must not forget about Linda Stender, who is now his right-hand lady at the UCIA, and she was caught scamming Habitat for Humanity with her husband for her shore house. So I mean, this is the issues that we have at the county, and you should be listening to the people. You should not be embracing these people that are really of dubious character. You should be embracing the residents that have serious financial concerns. So all of us, and also you should be answering the public, which I thank you for on many of the resolutions. The first one, I don't know what happened, we got off on the wrong foot there, but
Thank you,
I'll
Mr.
find that out and, you know,
Thank you.
I'll find out the
Time is
rates.
up. Thank you.
You're welcome.
Thank you. County Council, if you could just address the issue of the floor votes and the warrants.
Certainly. Thank you. Through you, Mr. Chairman. Based upon this board's composition of 9 members, a quorum is accomplished by 5 members being present. Votes on resolutions require a majority of those present and voting. So a 4 yes, 1 abstain, the vote will carry, the resolution passed.
Thank you, County Council.